Hi everyone, welcome back to My Perspective by Shelby. Today we're just going to get right into it. We're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions. I didn't make enough resolutions for myself this past year. Doesn't mean I had goals, but does mean I wish I was able to look back on what I made within the year and saw my accomplishments, one each month. And I surpassed that. So this is why I'm going to be telling you some of my goals. This is quite a lot actually, so just take what you like, don't take what you like, and maybe it gives you some ideas for your own. Okay, let's start with health and fitness and overall just well-being of my body. We're going to be moving our bodies daily. But that doesn't mean doing a hardcore workout every single day, maybe only 3 times, and it could be as chill as yoga. So a quick 30-minute, 3 times a week workout, but also daily movement. So getting in my steps. I don't really want to be strict on steps, so I'm not going to necessarily say 10,000 steps a week or a day. Because maybe I'll do 15,000 or maybe I'll do 30,000 because that's what I did this summer when I worked at a pool. Honestly, steps up in the air, but just making sure I move my body and I feel good and not being so strict on working out every day or doing the right type of workout or whatever's new and hitting. Honestly, finding what type of workout you like, what I like. Another goal for mine this year within this is to focus less on weight loss or changing my body in general and focusing more on how I feel. It's so easy to get caught up in working out every day, tracking my workouts, tracking your calories you did, your steps, and you kind of forget the staying in tune with your body and focusing on why you're moving your body. Forgetting why you're moving your body in the first place. That's for longevity, to feel good, to sleep good, to feel your best, and that's it. It shouldn't be about changing yourself because I just want to focus less on how I look this year and focus on myself and my goals and not about the outside perspective because it's ever changing. We can go into that so much more in another episode, but next for my health is balancing my hormones. I feel like I've been doing this for the past 6 months this year in 2022, but I feel as though 2023 is really going to be my year in making sure my hormones are prime. I feel as though 1 year after coming off birth control is going to be such a game changer and monumental time to what my body's supposed to feel and look and kind of just see my balanced point, I guess you could say. Because right now, I don't really know. I was on birth control probably for over 2 years, so I'm kind of whacked out. A lot of people go through that. So I just wanted to add in here some things with relationships because one thing I've been working on is building boundaries. I need to go into an episode about boundaries, but I've been really focusing on boundaries this past couple months, and I want to bring that into 2023 because we're too nice, we don't protect our peace enough, and I really want to protect my peace this year and really focus on myself, self-growth, and I don't think you can have healthy friendships or relationships without having healthy boundaries for yourself. So figuring out what those boundaries are, what do you find acceptable, what is unacceptable, and how are you going to go about that? So those are some thoughts for y'all. So with healthy boundaries, I think it's also super important to learn how to say no. And whether that's no because you don't want to hang out with someone, no, you don't want to do something, or you're exhausted and you just need a self-care night. It doesn't really matter, but learning to say no when you actually mean it. Okay, so last thing going in with relationships in my life, I want to find a shared hobby with my boyfriend or one of my friends. I think this is a great idea for people because we get so bored about life. And I think that we need to find a shared hobby because it could be really fun. So this past year, my boyfriend and I started playing pickleball, and I'm not that good, but I'm going to take a pickleball class at school, so maybe I'll get better and he'll actually want to play with me with other people because we usually just rally against each other. But maybe that shared hobby is coloring or paint class or a workout class or a walk, playing video games together. It could honestly be anything. Maybe watching movie marathons. So it doesn't have to be something active, but finding a friend or a partner that wants to do the same thing as you. So next is career. I'm graduating college, as I've already said, and so that means new jobs. And this year I really, really hope to find a better than minimum wage job. Minimum wage currently is $15.50 in SoCal. So, salary job, dream. Higher than minimum wage, freelance, will do. I don't even want to work a 9 to 5, so we shall see. Next is this podcast, obviously. I've made this a goal for the past 2 years. I just got to do it. I just got to post it. I always edit them. I got to put it out there and not be afraid of comments and reviews and people around me. And then lastly for career is to track my finances every month. I currently already do this, but I thought this would be a great idea to share. So I invest my money pretty much monthly, whatever I have left over of what I've already spent. And then, I pretty much just slowly collected money. Even if the market's not doing well, I still invest because it's better than not investing at all. Along with the finances is having a side hustle, whether it could be Etsy making templates or dog walking, Wag, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber. There's so many side hustles you can do. Find one, get yourself a second income, and maybe that your side hustle, not saying that dog walking will be your passion, but maybe you can slowly work on a blog or something, and then it will turn into a full-ass job. Become debt-free. I don't have debt, but a lot of people do coming out of college, so I thought this would be good to add in because you're working towards something, and most debt collects interest. So get yourself out of interest or out of debt and start putting money towards that, because promise you, your 50-year-old self is going to thank you. So that concludes the end of my intentions and goals for this next year, whether they're just ideas for you or stuff I actually want to accomplish. So I hope you take some of those and find yourself some good ideas, whether that's one, finding better sleep, or all of them. I hope that you have a great year and that you keep up with all your habits and goals. And thank you for listening to today's episode. I'm hopefully going to be releasing one every single week for the rest of the year. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.